Today's horoscope, Aries, May 18, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. Today's transits stir the need for innovation and inspiration, particularly with your business, finances, creativity, and talents. It's a time for embracing change and accepting that unpredictability can sometimes bring exciting new possibilities into your life. Your thinking is progressive and enterprising, and you're exploring your more unique qualities and talents. The sudden desire for a fancy new item or new technology in your everyday life that changes your methods or mood is possible. You might instead want to unburden yourself of excess possessions or clutter as the Sun forms its yearly alignment with Uranus today. You might want to watch for communicating something too soon or without enough thought later today as Mercury and Mars head toward a square aspect. It's best not to take on too many projects or commitments. When it comes to being one of the most impulsive and fiery zodiac signs, that is you. This is because mighty Mars is your planetary ruler and is an act first, think later sort of energy. Yet, beware of the fiery vibes in the cosmos today. Mental Mercury in your solar house of finances will get in a squabble with the red planet, now making tracks in your fifth house of true love, passion, and romance. This ensures that you or a lover could make a bad decision around money, and a conflict is sure to crop up. Try to lie low and let the ferocious drama pass you by. Your eye for detail is unmatched right now, so roll up your sleeves, fire up the spreadsheets, and start planning for the immediate future. Brainstorming is sure to go well for you and your people. You may finally have that revelation that has been eluding you. Your intentions and actions come together with the vocalization of your ideas. If your desire to help others is strong but you need help expressing that, consult someone you respect. Through the articulation of your thoughts, you will bring them closer to a reality that can be shared with others. It often helps to take a long walk in order to get your courage up. There are plenty of ways to supplement your income if you find that things are just too tight. Using the essence of this day to help you brainstorm in this area will bring results. Perhaps you need to take on a second part-time job for a period of time to help get things under better control. Asking for a raise is another option. The thing to keep in mind is that there are only so many hours in a day, and you can't work all of them. The focus today is on the dwarf planet Ceres, with her return to Aries marking another milestone in this already extraordinary year. Less than 7 weeks after Neptune, the planet of hopes and dreams returned to Aries for the first time in 150 years, and with Venus on her second visit this year, Ceres returns for her first deep dive into your personal needs and priorities in 4 years. With Saturn returning to Aries next week to begin a new 3-decade-long Saturn cycle, there is a major reassessment of your wants, needs and priorities underway as major new doors open. When after retrograding back out Venus, the planet of love returned to Aries, it was not only to find that Neptune, the planet of hopes and dreams, had returned, but that Mars had also returned to your romantic sector. Now, as the dwarf planet Ceres returns, it is with a chance to bring your wants, needs, hope and dreams together into one package. Daily Planetary Overview. Today's energy invites you to look in the mirror and ask yourself one simple yet powerful question: who are you really? With the Sun forming an electrifying conjunction with Uranus in steady, earthy Taurus, the answer may surprise you. This celestial alignment often stirs unexpected shifts, not just in our outer world, but in our inner sense of identity too. You may feel, think, or act in ways that are wildly out of character, and that's not something to fear. In fact, it might be exactly what you need. Many of us find comfort in being consistent, predictable, or even routine in how we navigate our days. But what happens when life hands you a moment of disruption? A spark of sudden insight? A burst of energy that breaks you out of your norm? That's the gift of Uranus, the planet of awakening, revolution, and surprise. If you've been feeling boxed in or stagnant, today could be the breath of fresh air you didn't know you needed. Something might shift within your environment, or deep within your heart, that propels you into a new perspective. And while this transformation might catch you and others off guard, it's not a sign that you're off track. In many ways, it's a sign that you're evolving. Think of it like this: when we go on a long journey, we often pack with our old identity in mind. But what if the journey itself changes you? Today, give yourself permission to grow beyond the labels and limitations you've accepted up until now. Maybe you speak your truth more boldly than usual. Maybe you break a habit. Maybe you try something spontaneous, like a different route home, a bold wardrobe choice, or an honest conversation you've been putting off. These small rebellions against the expected can lead to major breakthroughs. Of course, change, even positive change, can bring tension. If you're feeling a bit on edge, try not to let your emotions bubble over in ways you might regret later. No one is out to rattle you on purpose, even if it feels that way. A little personal space can go a long way. If you find yourself overwhelmed, carve out time for quiet reflection. A walk through nature, journaling, or simply sitting in stillness can help you process what you're feeling and return to center. Have you ever noticed how 5 minutes of silence can change the tone of an entire day? This is also an excellent time to build bridges, especially if you're working on collaborative projects. Your naturally open and warm approach can smooth over tension and spark meaningful connections. People are drawn to your sincerity. It's a rare trait, and it's making you a trusted voice in the lives of others. If you've recently noticed a friend or colleague opening up to you more than usual, take it as a compliment. Your presence is providing a safe space, and that's something to honor. Financially, this may not be the time to make bold moves. If things feel uncertain, that's okay. We all experience moments when the numbers don't quite add up. Use this time to regroup, reflect, and avoid unnecessary risks. Small, steady steps are far better than leaps of faith that lack grounding. Think long-term, and know that this period is temporary. It's a phase to learn from, not fear. And when it comes to your physical well-being, remember, your body is a gift, not a guarantee. You may feel proud of how far you've come, whether that's in your fitness journey, your health habits, or simply in learning to love yourself more deeply. Celebrate that, but also commit to the ongoing care your body deserves. Nourish it with whole foods, hydrate well, get plenty of fresh air, and stay active. Movement, especially outdoors or with others, can be an incredible mood booster and a grounding force during times of emotional fluctuation. As you navigate this dynamic, change-driven day, stay open to the unexpected. Allow yourself the freedom to be a little different, a little daring, a little more you than usual. Let your intuition guide you. And above all, reflect on what this transformation is trying to teach you. Growth doesn't always come gently, but it always comes with purpose. We'd love to know, what part of your identity feels like it's evolving right now? Have you experienced any surprising changes in how you think, feel, or relate to others? Share your story in the comments. We're all on this journey together, and your insights could be the exact spark someone else needs today. Keep moving forward. The road may twist, but every turn brings you closer to your truest self.